I really think I was meant to get sick so that I could take time to get my life in order, put things in forward motion that I have been wanting to enact and had just been too busy to. So it's honestly been such a gift. At the time it didn't feel like it, but it all worked out for the best.
About making mistakes. I don't know anything about Japan. Don't worry, everything's going to be fine.
And Greta Gerwig's character is like, yeah, of course they're going to sound bad, but their desire to create something is bigger than their actual tool. Okay to show people that you're trying at something that you're not great at.
Such a good reminder that I always say and I forget to actually do. Before you buy something, look at what you already have. I have been wanting silver hoops, and these are exactly the size of what I want. Seeing my jewelry box in that last clip totally gave me the ick, so I cleaned it out and it's so beautiful and curated now. Opening it makes me so happy. I just feel so freaking cute. So I've probably maxed out the amount of content that people want to see of me in this sweater, but I cut my hair and I ordered food and I'm excited. Doing some work. It's a good day. It's a rainy day, cozy day. Slept in super late, meant to wake up at 6:45. That did not happen. I wanted to take a moment to reflect on my 5 days off, because how often are we allowed to just be with ourselves and do what we want to do without any external pressure to do more, achieve more? It was honestly a real treat and I didn't want it to end, partially because I wasn't too sick, so things that I wanted to do I could do. I do feel proud of myself that I kept up my listings for my online store and my videos while I was locked away. I do want my store to grow more, but I don't want to base my value as a person on whether it does. I had 5 days to just be with myself and I loved every single second of it and I didn't want it to end. Maybe that's a natural leaning into introverted time in the fall. Sickness for me kicked off the start of fall and I had the opportunity to reflect, give myself new positive affirmations, and just regain my personhood outside of just bouncing from one thing to another. Going forward, I wish I could say that I'm a whole new person and turning over a whole new life, and I felt so much pressure in my quarantine to come out like renewed. It's why I cut my hair. I wanted to have a whole new style, whole new way of being. But like, what is that pressure to always be changing and learning and going and finding something new, something you haven't uncovered before? I think it's a good thing to a certain point, and I was talking with my friend Yeva about this, that it's a good energy, but everything is about balance and in moderation. just constant reflection and improvement can be detrimental to your happiness and take away from just appreciating what you have and being in the moment. So maybe now if I have a night to myself, I would rejoice. And I'm remembering that one of my exes and I, we used to do these little artist residencies where we would just stay home for a whole weekend and create. We were able to go on walks, but it was just really focused creative time. And then the start of the pandy forced us into like a permanent artist residency almost, which was honestly thoroughly enjoyable, but it's because we're of the ruling class and have the financial freedom and networks to be able to do that. I am so blessed and grateful for the leisure that my status in society affords me, but I want to share it with everybody. I want everyone to get to experience that if they need it. I've been really diving into the Upstream podcast as of late, which is a post-capitalist podcast. In lieu of a donation, I'm giving them a free plug here in my vlog.
Just to put it simply, we determine what health is, what care is, who deserves it, and who pays for it. There's no natural order of health. It's not destiny, austerity, slow death, social murder. These are not laws of nature. These are choices, and they reflect the values embedded in our political economy. And those are values that should embarrass us.
What I love about the podcast is it unpacks how we're taught that capitalism is a natural state of being and not a decision that we continue to make for ourselves. Under capitalism, in order to keep the machine going, we are made to believe that that is the only option, but perhaps it's not. I just want everyone to listen to this podcast. Even at the start of the video, I am seeing how toxic that I'm rejoicing the fact that I got sick because it let me do what I would want to do if I wasn't in a capitalist society, perhaps. Resting, making art, taking care of the things that I don't have time to take care of normally. I'm so lucky that I can take time off, even though during my whole rest I was working on things for my business, moving things forward. Most people don't even have that option. Thinking about people who are even sicker and having to work through their recovery. So if you want to learn more about the commodification of health and wellness and just human rights, definitely check out Upstream. In one of the episodes of Upstream, well, many of them, they talk about mental health, anxiety, and depression being normal states in capitalism. And if I was alive in the 30s, I would maybe live in a mental health institution because I've dealt with mental health issues since I was a teenager. Perhaps it was because I internalized at a young age that my only value was my body and my face, trying to live up to unrealistic expectations. Thank you so much to Upstream and myself for not sponsoring this video, and I hope you have the day that you need to have. All right, bye-bye. If you have watched to the end, thank you so much. I truly appreciate when anyone decides to engage with my content. If you watched all the way through, leave a comment that says community, and I'll see you in next week's video. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.